gon' test me like on that with Johnny. And ain't talking games. It's like everything look cut 'em drop.
Today, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's a special Saturday edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him. Not sure how you feel about it, but to me, I think we're seeing it in front of our eyes. This league continues to change. Look at the moves you ordinarily get from a running back from the quarterback position.
Yeah, that's like a Le'Veon Bell type move right there, but you're exactly right. The game's kind of evolving in that way, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the quarterback is rapidly becoming an extra running back as well.
Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan again.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. The defensive end, Danielle Hunter, drops him. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Well, we saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go. His first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Ooh, the juke. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Eluding the pressure right. Finding some room at midfield. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A big play there on the keeper. Not only another 1st down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college. But I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. Rolling to his right. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. They'll set up a throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and it's 3rd and short. They'll set up to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Back to throw again. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Cortland Sutton there to make the grab. And the Broncos... They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. Room to run past midfield. And finally brought down at the 43.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Fighting his way through contact.
partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Sliding out of the pocket to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. They got to get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal. Steps away to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Broncos push further out in front. They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get into the end zone.
Are you saying he's got to learn where the line is about whether you keep your...
This one will wind up a Denver victory, and it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaughan. This has been a